Welcome to today's show. My name is Shiko Hope, and this is where we say in our Zekana, this is your home of hope. Here we say everything is possible. And today's program is proudly brought to you by Fins Immigration Services. Fins Immigration Services, it is a consultancy firm based in the United States of America, where we help you achieve your dream abroad. For all your immigration needs, feel free to contact us in our website and in our emails. All these details are in the description box, and also in the comment section, the first pinned comment. Visit us there and feel free to reach us. So let's go right into the video. Today's topic or today's program, we are doing a comprehensive video, detailed video on how you can help your relative become a U.S. permanent resident. This is after a very many inboxes to me telling me, Shiko, can you help us understand this? And who is that? Shiko, your green card girl. Here I am. And feel free to grab a pen and a book to jot this down, because you need to do this. You need to do this. Get a book and a paper. Get a book and a pen, and let's get into today's video. So, I am a U.S. citizen. How do I help my relative become a U.S. permanent? So this is for us who are already in the United States of America, who are already citizens, or who are aspiring to become U.S. citizens, and we want to petition for our relatives to join us over here. So as a citizen of the United States, you may help a relative become a lawful permanent resident of the United States by obtaining what is known as permanent resident, or known as green card. Guys, we have to write this down. To do so, you need to sponsor your relative to be able to prove that you have enough income or assets to support your relative when they come to the United States of America. You begin the process. Now guys, this is the process. You begin the process by filling Form I-130. Fill Form I-130. That is Petition for Alien Relative. This form establishes the family relationship that exists between you and your relative. This form, you fill the instructions, and forms are available on the website www.uscis.gov. That is the legit website where you are going to get that form I-130. Sometimes the form I-130 can be filled together with the application for permanent residence form I-485. This is application to register permanent residence or adjust status, as we are going to discuss below. Guys, this is a comprehensive video, so feel free to understand everything. If you don't understand anything, comment below and I will just come back to you and I will answer your question as they will be coming. But first of all, listen to this video to the end for you to understand everything. Now, which relatives may I petition for? Which relatives, or who are these relatives to petition for? A U.S. citizen can file a petition for the following relatives: 1, husband or wife; 2, children, married or unmarried. A U.S. citizen who is at least 21 years or older may also petition for the following relatives: 1, parents; 2, siblings. These are brothers and sisters. I hope you are together up to that point. When you submit your petition, you are required to provide evidence to prove your relationship to the person whom you are for whom you are filing. Sorry. So, what does the petition do for my relative? That is another question we have to answer. What does the petition do for my relative? And this is what happens. So filing a Form I-130 and proving a qualifying relationship gives their relative a place in line with others waiting to immigrate from the same country or region based on the same type of relationship. So it gets that relative to waiting to immigrate from the same country. So that relative, if that relative is from Africa, he gets to the line in that region. And when your relative reaches the front of the line, he or she may be eligible to immigrate after passing the required background checks and meeting requirement for admission. So you are put in the wait list. Once you are next online, then that's when you pass the required background checks and meeting requirements for admission, and then let's see what happens. So for example, you file a petition. Guys, I'm reading. This is not in from my head. I have to read this from the website. So guys, if you see me reading, just know I'm giving you a comprehensive and legit information. This is not Shiko Hope's information. I had to do research about this, so I'm reading it. I'm reading it from the reliable sources. All right. So, for example, you file a petition for your unmarried son over 21 years of age. If you approve it, or if they approve it, your petition gives him a place in line with people from the same category who are also unmarried son or daughters over the age of 21 of US citizens. Let me repeat this example. For example, you file a petition for your unmarried son over 21 years of age. If they approve it, your petition gives him a place in line with people from the same country category who are also unmarried sons and daughters over the age of 21 of US citizen. Okay? So your relative's place in line will be based on the date you file your petition. So there is an advantage to filing as soon as possible. There is no waiting period for immediate relatives of US citizens, which includes a US citizen spouse, parent, or unmarried child under 21 years old, 21 years of age. So those are the ones that are treated as immediate relatives. They include US citizens, parents, US citizen spouse, and US citizens unmarried children under 21 years of age. So those three are the ones who are categorized as immediate relatives. So let's continue. What about my relative's family? Let's see, what does that mean? So in most cases, when your relative reaches the front of the line, your relative's spouse and unmarried children under 21 years of age can join him or her by applying for an immigrant visa. For an immigrant visa, into bracket, if the family member is already in the US, he or she may be able to file a Form I-485, Form I-485 application to adjust status based on the relative's approved visa petition. Guys, I hope we are getting this. I tried to do it as simpler and yes, for each one of us to understand, and this is what I could afford because I don't want to dilute the information. Okay? Let's give an example about that point. For example, You file a petition for your married daughter. You cannot directly petition for her husband and children because you are just filing for your married daughter. The husband, her husband is not your daughter, your son. So you are filing for your daughter. However, when your daughter's place is in line, this allows her to apply for a green card. Okay? This allows her to apply for a green card. Her husband and children can apply for an immigrant visa at the same time with your daughter. So you petition for your married daughter. When she's in line, now she can apply for the immigrant visa, and his husband, not his husband, her husband and the children as well. As a US citizen, you must file a separate petition for each one of your direct relatives, including your own children. So if you have 3 kids or 3 children that you want to petition, you don't just do one petition, you do each one. So if you have 3 children, you petition for the first child, the second child, and the third child separately. For example, to sponsor your mother and father, now this is a US citizen, to sponsor your father and mother, file a separate petition for each. If they have other children, that is your brothers and sisters, file a separate for each of them. Visas are immediately available. Guys, this is a point to note. Visas are immediately available for mothers and fathers of the US citizens. Guys, that is amazing. Visas are immediately available for mothers and fathers of the US citizens. But visas are not immediately available for brothers and sisters of the US citizens. Therefore, they will have to wait for visa availability. So, let's say, for example, today I became a US citizen. I have my father, I have my mother, I have my brothers and my sisters, and I want to petition for them. Once I petition for them separately, my mother and my father, they will get their visas like immediately because their visas are immediately available. But for my siblings, my brothers and sisters, they will have to wait until there are available visas. And that's why we normally tell you guys, it is so easy for parents to guide, for the parents of the US citizen to join the US citizen children over here. For the siblings, they might wait for 10 or so years. So that is how things are. That is the American system, visa and petitioning system. For example, we have to give examples, guys, for you to understand this better. Yes, you marry someone with a child. For example, you marry someone with a child. The child will usually qualify as your stepchild if he or she was unmarried and under 18 years of age at the time of your marriage. Together? In this example, you are required to file 2 petitions. One petition for your wife and another for the child. Okay? That is an example. Okay, so let's go to the next question. After I file, how long will it take before my relative can immigrate? Okay, I know that was the next question you had to ask in the comment section. Now don't ask. Listen. Okay, the law gives consideration to immediate relatives of the US citizens, which includes a US citizen's spouse, US citizens and married children under the age of 21 years of age, and the US citizen parents. That one we discussed earlier. So there is no waiting list to immigrate these relatives. So these relatives are the parents, the spouse, and unmarried children under 21 years of age. Okay? The US Department of State will invite them to apply for an immigrant visa as soon as we approve your I-130 petition. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I can't wait. You know, guys, we normally don't have this information, and I wonder, why don't we get this information so that we become so informed? You know, information is power, right? Oh my goodness. So if your petition has been approved and your relatives are currently in the United States of America after making a legal entry, maybe, and they meet certain other requirements, they may be able to file applications with USCIS to adjust permanent resident status. Maybe your parents had come to visit and now your I-130 is approved. So what will happen? Will they go back to their country so that they can? No, they will not do that. They will just adjust. They will adjust their status. Hey. Amazing, amazing, right? So listen. I'm so much, excited. For other relatives, the combination of high demand and the limits set by the law on how many people can immigrate each year means your relative may have to wait several years in line, while petitions that were filed before the years are processed. So these are the other relatives, not the immediate one, now the others. They are the ones who are immediate and the others. Now we are talking about the others. The others now, they have to wait in line while petitions that were filed before the years are processed. Okay? When your relative reaches the front of the line, the US Department of State contacts your relative and invites him or her to apply for an immigrant visa. Current wait times for visa categories are available under visa bulletins. Guys, remember VB, the visa bulletins? Normally you say, Shiko, what are these big names? If you are desiring to go to the US, you have to learn about this thing. Whatever Shiko posts, kindly go and watch. Visa bulletin. Do more research. What is this? Go on the Google and do this research. Go to this website, uscis.gov. Go there and read and get information from there. So that's why we are saying current wait times for visa categories are available under visa bulletins on the State Department's website. That is www. How many W's are those? www.travel.state.gov/visa. But that website, it is the same website that we apply our green card. It is the same website that gives us the visa bulletin. It is the one that we check our results, green card results. That is the legit website. So make that your friend. Every week, make sure you visit that website at least once. At least once. Now, please note. If you are immigrating to the United States and you will be admitted as a lawful permanent resident, you must pay the $165 USCIS immigrant fee. You pay this fee online through the USCIS electronic immigration services. We strongly encourage you to pay this fee after you receive your immigrant visa packet from the U.S. Embassy or consulate abroad, that is in your country. And this includes Canada and Mexico. Okay? This includes Canada and Mexico. Guys, we normally know people are still immigrate. Maybe you are in Canada, you have been petitioned, you want to come to the US, it doesn't matter. So you have to pay this amount of money, $165. And then you have to pay after you receive the immigrant visa packet from your embassy, from the US embassy or consulate abroad, that is in your country. Paying before, okay, listen, let me repeat this point because I want us to understand everything, okay? Pay before you depart for the United States. Pay before you come. Pay before you go to the United States of America. Because paying before you depart for the US, this will ensure that you receive your permanent resident card, that is the green card, without delay. Information about the fee can be found on the website www.uscis.gov/immigrant fee. Thank you so much, guys. We have not yet finished. Let's take a commercial break. And this commercial break is about Fins Immigration Services. Fins Immigration Services, it is a consultancy firm in the United States of America. And here we help you achieve your dream abroad. For all your immigration needs, feel free to contact us. All our details are in the comment section, the pinned comment section below, and also in the description box. Let's continue. The next question to answer or about petitioning is this: can my relative wait in the United States until becoming a permanent resident? So let's say, for example, you have come to visit and you are not the immediate, you are not among the spouse, you are not the child, and you are not the parent of the US citizen who is filing for you. You are others, the immediate members. So you decide, because I'm here for a visit and you have filed for me, I will stay here until I am next in line. You don't know how long it will take. Maybe it will take 10, 12, 15 years. Kindly, this is the answer. No. If your relative is outside the US, filing an I-130 does not allow your relative to live or work in the US. An I-130 petition only establishes the relationship with your relative. Your relative should wait outside the US to immigrate legally. Hey, yes. If your husband or wife and mild child under 21 or parent is already in the US, after having entered legally, they can apply to adjust their status to permanent resident at the same time you file your I-130 petition. Okay? Hey. Amazing, exciting. So guys, you have to understand and differentiate between the immediate and an immediate, okay? Does filing a relative petition commit me to anything? Yes. Under the law, each person who immigrates based on a relative's petition must have a financial sponsor. If you choose to sponsor your relative immigration by filing a relative petition I-130, when the time comes for your relative to immigrate, you must agree to be his or her financial sponsor by filing form I-864. Hey, these forms, that's why I told you guys to take a pen and a book. Okay, you must agree to be his or her financial sponsor by filing Form I-864 Affidavit of Support. If you do not meet the financial qualifications, other individuals will then need to make this commitment. So, or again, go to the website for more information and see. This is the customer guide F3, general information, blah blah blah. How do I financially sponsor someone who wants to immigrate? Go there and get the information from there. Shiko will not give you everything. You have to go and do the research and know where you lies, okay? Now, how do I file? Now, this is me, the US citizen. I'm filing for the... All right, let's see how to do it. I told you guys this is a comprehensive video about petitioning. So, we are doing this comprehensively. How do I file? There are two basic ways to legally assist your relatives to immigrate to the United States. One, if your relatives live in another country, you will file an I-130 petition with USCIS. USCIS. Form I-130 can be filled with a USCIS lockbox based on the petitioner's place of residence. Please refer to pages 4 and 5 of the instructions for mailing addresses. You have to go and refer there because you need to know how to go about it, and also visit their website to know how to prove the relationship between you and your relative. Number 2, if your relatives are already in the US and they have entered legally, then they may be able to file an I-485 form, file an I-485 application to adjust their status to lawfully permanent resident. At the same time, you file I-130 relative petition. Petitions filed at the same time with permanent resident application I-485 must be filed at a location that is different from where you live, from where you filed the I-130 relative petition. Okay? Let me repeat that. Petitions filed at the same time with permanent residence application I-485 must be filed at a location that is different from where you will file an I-130 petition by itself. Please read the instruction for the two addresses where concurrent filings can be mailed. Now that is up to you to go there to the website and understand that better. Okay, because if I start explaining now, we will spend the whole day here. Now, what happens after I file? We will mail you, not we, now the USCIS, okay? The USCIS, they will mail you a receipt confirming that we have received your petition. If your petition is incomplete, we may have to reject it or ask you for more evidence or information, which will delay the processing, okay? Please, and this one you have to highlight, this one is highlighted. Please send all required documents the first time to avoid delay. The USCIS will notify you when they make a decision. Normally, they will approve the petition. Normally, when they approve the petition, they will send it to the U.S. Department of State's National Visa Center. When your relative's place is in line, permits issuance of a visa number. The NVC, the National Visa Center, will notify you and your relative, inviting him or her and qualifying dependents to apply for immigrant visa. You can find more information on the website. Guys, I have to repeat this. www.state.gov. Okay? Okay? How long will it take for the USCIS to process my petition? How long? That is the question you have to ask below. Like, yes? Don't ask now. Listen. Still processing. Time, okay, since processing time depends on a number of factors, it is difficult to provide a time frame. We post current processing times on our website, which is www.uscis.gov, which is the best way to monitor your progress, the progress of your petition. What if I filed a petition for a relative when I was a permanent resident, but I am now a US citizen? Let's see. If you become a US citizen, while your relative is waiting for a visa, you can upgrade your relative's visa classification and advance the processing of that petition by notifying the appropriate agency of your naturalization. When you are a US citizen, your husband or wife and any children, any unmarried children under age 21 will have visas available, immediately available for them. If you become a US citizen, after your Form I-130 petition is already approved and it has been forwarded to the State Department's National Visa Center, you should notify your NVC you have become a US citizen. Requests to upgrade petitions due to naturalization of the petitioner should be sent to, the address is there, National Visa Center, 31 Rochester Avenue. I am going to write down below. Suite 200, Portsmouth, and H03. There, everything is there. Everything is there. So, please include a letter with information regarding your relative, a copy of your naturalization certificate, and a copy of the petition approval notice. Once the NVC is notified that the petitioner has been naturalized, the NVC will immediately send the visa. Guys, the NVC will immediately send the visa information on your relative to the designated US embassy or consulate abroad. To confirm that you have approved, that your approved petition has been forwarded to the NVC, you can contact them. You go there, they will let you know, they will let you or tell you or instruct you how to go about it. Okay? Okay? So let me try to explain that point. You had started petitioning when you are still a permanent resident. This is somebody like Shiko. Maybe I came here as single and then I went back home, I got married. Okay? So when I got married, my husband will not join me immediately. So I will come here and petition for my spouse. So that's how, maybe you have been asking, how did you start applying as a permanent resident? Things happen, life continues. So if the petition is not yet through and now you have become a US citizen, now it will fasten. Once you become a naturalized US citizen, now your petition will fasten because now you are a US citizen. When you are filing as a permanent resident, it was not treated as that prioritized, okay? But becoming a US citizen now, the petitioning will be treated as that of a US citizen. So that is the point I wanted to emphasize on that. All right. If you become a US citizen and your relative's petition has not been approved by the USCIS, you will need to send the notification to the service center address located on the receipt notice you received when you filed for your Form I-130 petition. Please include a letter with information regarding your relative, a copy of your naturalization certificate, and a copy of the petition receipt notice. If your relative is your spouse and has children who are your natural children, stepchildren, or adopted children, and you did not file separate petition for them, you must file a separate petition for each of them with evidence of your US citizenship. Please include a copy of the receipt notice for the original petition All right. So guys, point to note, okay? 1, petition for alien relative, you file form I-130. Check. Okay. Application to register permanent residence or adjust status. Guys, remember we talked about adjusting status. You file form I-485. Affidavit of support form I-864. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. That is all and comprehensively on how to go about petitioning for your relative. And this is for you who is a US citizen and you want to petition for your relative. And also, we checked on something very, very small about petitioning for your relative while you are still a permanent resident. And we talked, once you get the citizenship, now there is a way how you can fasten the process, okay? This program is proudly brought to you by Fields Immigration Services, a consultancy firm in the United States of America, where we help you achieve your dream abroad. For more information and for all your immigration needs, feel free to contact us. The details are below in the first pinned comment in the comment section and also in the description box. God bless you as you try and as you keep on hoping that one day you are going to land in America, and also as you are trying to petition for your loved ones and your relatives who are willing to join us over here. May God bless you. Have a good one all the time. Inawezekana. My name is Shiko Hope. Bye. Until next time. See you then. Kwaheri.